Hey guys, it's Miles from IMMORTAL Supplements here. On this short video we're going to talk about weight gainers and are they for you, what they do, even though it's a bit Ron Seal, it does what it says on the tin, hopefully, why you should use them, and a few bits of science behind them. Okay, so weight gainers largely are high calorie drinks, usually sort of 1,000 calorie per serving, some are even more. Applications for them are, people who want to gain muscular size usually. People who just want to gain fat usually go the pizza and bread route, to be honest. Don't tend to buy weight gaining drinks, tend to go for things that taste a lot better. So weight gainers are for trainees who want to put on muscle bulk, who sometimes struggle to put on muscle size and weight. Okay, so for your hard gainers, your ectomorphs, these weight gain powders can work. Okay, but what they won't do is work if your training is not what it should be, or in layman's terms, dog shit. So if your training isn't stimulating the muscle fibers and the hormonal system to trigger hypertrophy, okay, which is the enlargement of muscle fibers, which obviously makes muscles bigger and makes you look better in a tight t-shirt, which all you Geordie Shore Brigade will love that. If your training isn't doing that, high calorie drinks are just going to go somewhere, usually around the gut in men and around the thighs and the glutes in ladies. So, first of all, let's cut to the chase. The training has to be good. Your diet also needs looking at, because there's no magic bullet when it comes to supplements, okay? They enhance what's already there and will build upon a good diet. If you've got lots of deficiencies, supplements just won't cut it. So once your diet has been structured and looked at by a professional, your training has, and you are happy that you've got those two boxed off, if you're still not gaining the muscular size you want, and you're a hard gainer, ectomorph, slim build, thin muscle, thin joint structures, and typically, if you look at your forearms and your calves, that will tell you if you're an ectomorph. If they're very slim and slender, you will know that a weight gainer might be for you. So what would you look for? You'd look for something that's high in protein, high in carbohydrates, and usually you'd look for one that's got some creatine and glutamine, and sometimes they have zinc and various other things that might support testosterone, muscle growth and recovery. So you'd look for those, okay? You would look for something that ideally has got more carbs in it than protein, but the protein, you'd want something that's got some decent quality protein in there. So different forms of whey protein and potentially some sort of casein or some slower release protein in there as well, if you're having these in between meals to bolster your calorie intake throughout the day. So you'd look for different protein sources. You would look for maltodextrin, oats, potentially some simple carbs in there, some dextrose, but a blend, not just dextrose in a weight gainer. You'd want some oats and things like that in a weight gaining product. Also, MCTs, medium chain triglycerides, I would recommend in your weight gainers. And also some of them have some ground flaxseed in for some essential fats, some omega-3 and some fibre. So yes, you want it more meal-based. So rather than just something that's quickly absorbed, something with some fibres, some slow-release carbs, some slow-release protein, some fast-release carbs, fast-release protein, all blended together in something that tastes, palatable. These can be used post-workout. They can be, but what tends to be the use for these is they're used mid-morning, mid-afternoon, or if you're struggling to get some solid, good quality meals in during the day and you're wanting to put on some size, that's when these are used, okay? So depending on how many meals a day you're eating, depending on your body weight, will determine the amount of servings a day of these. Some people might just have one serving a day, some would need 2 or 3. Depending on, again, training volume, what you're doing. Are you a manual labour worker or are you sat behind a desk? So there's lots of factors. So I would advise you go to somebody who actually knows what we're talking about, who can give you some advice on this, who can look at your lifestyle, your job, your training volume, and analyse you. Are you a mesomorph, ectomorph, endomorph, or morphing in between the ranges? Because some people are ecto, meso, some are meso, endo. So not everybody fits strictly into one category. Some people are a classic ectomorph, but actually they've got full muscle bellies and lots of muscle fibres and high proportion of fast twitch fibres, so they almost morph into the mesomorph category rather than just pure ectomorph. So, you know, somebody who's you know, usually at least sports science degree qualified will be able to help you with that, you know, and who obviously is a PT as well, and has various other qualifications. But you know, if you pop into Immortal Supplements at mpfit gyms, we would love to help you, give you some quality free advice. If you're struggling with this, and we can recommend the best product for you. And when I say best product for you, I mean the one that's going to benefit you ethically, because unfortunately some people don't necessarily put the client first, and part of our educational process is we try and help people and ethically help you on your onward journey, because we'd love to sort of build a relationship with you longer term and help you in whatever, whether it be elite athletes, whether it be somebody who's just starting out. Okay, so that's what we want to do. We want to help you. So that's what these videos are about. And you know, pop into mpfit in Birstall, and we will help you and advise you to the best of our ability. And if it's something we can't advise you on, we're the first to hold our hands up and sort of we will recommend you on. But it doesn't tend to happen. We tend to be able to help you with your you know, your training goals and your physique and body composition goals. So we'd love to see you. Also, there's a blog underneath here. Click on that, have a read. There's some products in there that we ethically believe in, and also as well, they're pretty much the best prices in the UK. So if you do feel that these are for you, click on that. You can also save yourself some money. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys, and continue to watch our video series on all the different categories and products and what we think and what we believe in. So thanks for listening. See you soon.